Hey guys, welcome to Little Mouse Advanced Weapon Tactics. I'm your host Little Mouse, here with Matt from Nod Studios, and today you're tuning in to Season 2 of Advanced Weapon Tactics. We're back for another summer of destruction and demolition, and today we're going to start off with the Gamo Silent Cat. It's a 1.77 caliber rifle, and it's an air rifle. It shoots at about 1250 FPS. Today we're going to be shooting an iPod Touch 5th generation, and we're going to be shooting an old AT&T Go phone. So we're inside right now because it's raining, so we filmed the intro and the outro after, so that way we could use the time outside to shoot while it wasn't raining. So hope you like this video, and it's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of destruction. Season 2 is going to be great, guys. What would you have to say about anything coming up?
Little Mal presents Advanced Weapon Tactics, the weapons review show that tests the lethality and destruction of various cultural artillery. Will this week's weapon be powerful enough to destroy our new main heads? Find out now. Do not try this at home.
Busted one of the buttons and it's completely in there. Let's see if it works. Nothing. So the first shot did disable the phone. We're gonna go for the LCD screen and see what that can do. Completely destroyed this thing. There's the pellet. Oh, and look. Come over here, Matt. It managed to put enough force to break the back case. We're gonna give it one more shot. Devastating blow right to here. And that did hit the plastic LCD screen. We're gonna remove that, see what it can do.
We did test the Gamo out before, and it's always been shown to be a very, very, very strong pellet gun. And I can't say I'm too surprised with the amount of damage that it's doing here. I thought it would do just a tiny bit more. But yeah, I'm not too surprised because we have tested this out before and it was pretty powerful.
Okay, so we got a nice pellet here launched inside this LCD screen. I'm gonna be a little careful because this is glass. But it did manage to break the whole entire screen. I'm surprised that it didn't shatter, but I've seen Mock Josie shoot his old TV, and that's what happened. So pretty good. I wasn't expecting it to go all the way through. It's not, you know, a real firearm, but it did pretty good.
So a little bit more shattering this time.
So it did shatter quite a bit. Look on the back, Matt. It's got a nice exit wound. It didn't really exit, but it did bulge the plastic on the back.
So
Round up here. This one seemed to have done just about as much damage, except that it was already cracked, so that way it flaked off some of the glass, you know what I mean? And on the back, there's another powerful hit. We're gonna turn around and see what we can do to the back of this.
So
Okay, so we have an indent wound here, and this went right into the plastic. If you see the outside,
whoa. It actually shattered the glass on the other side from the force.
even more, way more than if just shooting the glass itself.
That's pretty amazing.
So
I'm pretty impressed by that shot. That's actually
amazing.
really amazing.
I'm gonna do another one. Let's see if we can get all the way through this time. So again, we lit up the back of this. Now this is in there. Alright, Matt, why don't you assess the damages for us?
Alright, so here you see the two shots that Adam made. This one is completely in there. I can't pry that out. I can't pry that out with my bare fingers. I think I might be able to get this one out if I tried to, but let's come over to the other side. Those 2 shots actually pop this out right here from there.
Yep.
And shatter the glass.
Just be careful
just a
because
tad
it
bit more.
is sharp. You don't want to.
Yeah, I don't want to stab myself. I got you.
Do you think if we give it a couple more, it'll go through?
I don't think it's gonna make its way all the way through. I think they're just gonna stick in.
Yeah, the metal is pretty damn sharp. But why don't we give it one more shot for luck?
Okay.
Hopefully it'll go all the way through, Matt. What do you think?
Let's do it. Let's do it. So.
Okay, so right here is where the muzzle shot went, and the round kind of just turned a little bit, as you can see here. But I was just a little bit disappointed. I wanted to see it go all the way through. Again, this is not a real firearm, so the chances of it going all the way through are slim. But we did get some considerable amount of damage. The last shot outside was up here. I thought it was gonna be a lucky one, but it didn't quite go. Actually, I noticed that the first couple of shots, like this one, the bullet popped out. It did not pierce the metal itself. So this one did not pierce the metal. But up on top, the first shot I think that we took, this one did go all the way through the metal. You can see the circuit board all the way through it. And then here, the tail, it's just the tail end. But this is actually the rusted up metal that, you know, with the paint scraped off, that it did. And then this one's sticking out, but this one did considerable amount of damage. It went the furthest in, and I'm not quite sure if this one is far, but it's one of these two that are the most depth that we got on, I think. If we take a look from the front, it's just completely destroyed. It's fucked. Yeah, there's no going back. This thing is destroyed. Yeah, it's pretty destroyed. So Matt, what would you have to say about any of this here?
Well, I am a little surprised that when you did the muzzle shot, it didn't go all the way through. I was as well, you know, hoping for a shot that would go all the way through. But I am overall impressed with the damage done on the iPod. I'm very, very impressed. You know, we've tested the Gamo a ton of times. It's always been a powerful rifle. It's always performed well in our tests. And, you know, this just goes to show, you know, it is a good pellet gun.
Yeah, and keep in mind here that this is pretty thick metal. It's meant to be dropped. You know, you have an iPod, chances are you are going to drop it. So, you know, that is what is to be expected. But the metal on here is a much higher quality than the tin cans. Even though you can go through 2 layers of tin cans, you know, it's a lot different when shooting the phone. You see you have the metal here, and then you also have a circuit board behind it that you have to go through. The battery, there's a battery somewhere in there, and then you also have to get through the glass in the front. So there is quite a substantial amount. Even though it is pretty damn thin, there is quite a lot there that you would have to go through. And for a pellet gun, I am, you know, very, very surprised. A 22, I think, should be able to go through it. But yeah, I mean, again, this is just by air. It's just an air rifle, so you know, a firearm obviously is going to do more damage. They're heavier tips, and it's just more powerful. But for a pellet gun, it is pretty good. I'm actually interested to see what the 22 Gamo Silent Cat could do compared to this. It would be a little bit larger of a round. It would have more mass, and maybe it could get all the way through. Maybe not, because with the bigger mass, the chances of it penetrating go down. But it could have done a considerable amount of damage. I'm pretty happy with it. As for this is just a plastic foam. So there is a plastic plate over it. So that was pretty hard to pierce versus the glass. Glass is always easier to shatter than plastic. So that's not too good. But I mean, it completely demolished that button. It just severed it right in half. And the case, let's try to take this off and see. So yeah, we actually even hit the battery pack. So there's not
make a little dent on it.
Yeah, you're not going. I don't think we're gonna be able to go through the battery pack, and that's probably the reason why it didn't. On this, there's a battery pack in here somewhere. So I would conclude that, you know, the battery pack, there's some. It's meant to not break when because there's toxic metals in here. So to go all the way through that is pushing it. But for a pellet gun, I'm very impressed, you know. So it went through the screen. It didn't really pierce the circuit board as it appears here, but it did pretty good considerable amount of damage. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and remove this glass here and kind of investigate the damage that has been done to our iPhone, or iPod Touch. Just be careful, this glass is sharp. You don't want to get that in your finger or whatever. It can cause glass slivers. So there's a glass, and then there's some kind of mylar like looking thing here. I'm not sure what this does. Maybe this is the heat sensor that picks up on the heat from your fingertips, or maybe it is the thing with the LED lights. I'm not sure. I'm not a tech expert. We also have some white plastic here, but you can see it made it all the way to here. Alright, so after we lifted up that metal sheet, it reveals the battery. Why don't you set that down so I can autofocus? So it almost looks like... Oh, actually, these are impacts.
Yeah, those are the impacts.
I thought these were like little watch batteries in there, but they're the impacts from the shot.
Yeah, that should just be like a small little brick thing, and
Yeah.
that's where the impact. Granted, nothing went through it, but the impact still was there,
And then
which is pretty amazing.
this little thing is the computer. That's it. So that's pretty crazy how much technology is. You know, this is like the size of a RAM. You know, like a small RAM chip. But yeah, it's actually pretty damn tiny what the actual phone is itself. It's pretty cool. Let's see what's under this metal plate. So nothing went beyond this metal plate. So even with the muzzle loading, I don't think that we would have actually pierced all the way through because of the plate. So this, it's maybe able to get through this, but the metal plate here, it's just another added penetration to get through. And it's just kind of like you know, soup can, tin can quality. So it's like shooting through another can. Actually, this is pretty damn tough. You can see 4 bullet holes all the way through that metal. Sorry about the rain and thunderstorm, but I did want to get this video out for you. It has been quite a while since I recorded the last video. So you can take a look at our yard in the rain. But yeah, it just downpoured. It hasn't poured here in a while. So with the rain, it was much to be expected. Matt didn't wake up early enough, so it did push it back a little bit. But you know, at least we can get some content out for you. Alright guys, I hope you liked that. I hope you liked the destruction of that video. And I hope you liked how we destroyed the iPod Touch 5th generation. And I hope you liked how we destroyed the Go phone. And don't say I'm being wasteful because the iPhone 5, I mean the iPod Touch 5 did not work before. Although the Go phone did, after the first shot, it was toast. You know what I mean? So we weren't really being wasteful here. No one was going to use the Go phone, and the iPod Touch was meant to be destroyed. You know, it was just aching for it to get shot with the Gamo. But this is a really good rifle. You've seen some good shots today. I'm surprised it was able to pierce the metal, and it did really good. I'm really sorry about...
Yeah, it's getting really bad out there.
Yeah, I'm sorry about the storm today, guys, and the weather. But I wanted to get a video out for you since it's been just so long since I've been able to record being out at college. Well, we got new heads. We got a new model of heads.
Yeah, they're going to take the new heads. They're going to be amazing.
They're going to be
what he's got going on it's going to be.
I'm in the process of building them right now. In a couple days, we'll be able to build some. I'm sending them out to other YouTubers. So hopefully we can get some collaborations going on. It's going to be a great season 2. And most of all, I want you guys to subscribe.
Make sure you subscribe, like, comment if you want to see a certain weapon or something tested. Make sure you make a comment. It really helps out. It does really mean a lot.
Yeah, we're going to be able to test what you want. So if you want to test something, let us know in the description below, because you know it's dangerous. We don't want you guys getting hurt. So don't try this at home again. And you know, we'll do the testing for you so you don't have to, and it'll be entertainment for you. But whatever you'd like to see, we're gonna try to do it for you, and we're gonna do some giveaways. So make sure you subscribe so that way you can enter into those giveaways. And it's gonna be a great season 2, guys. In the next episode of Advanced Weapon Tactics.
Son.